He stood before the world as a king, powerful, invincible, untouchable. But while millions cheered for Black Panther on screen, Chadwick Boseman was fighting a battle no one knew about. Stage 3 colon cancer, chemotherapy between takes, surgeries between premieres, and he never said a word. This is the story of a man who redefined what it means to be a hero. August 28th, 2020. The world stopped. A statement posted on Chadwick Boseman's social media shattered millions of hearts worldwide. According to official records, he'd been diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer back in 2016, the same year he first stepped into the Marvel universe as T'Challa. For 4 years, he battled as the disease progressed to stage 4. Nobody knew. Not his fans. Not most of his colleagues, just his family and a small circle of trusted friends. I'm born November 29, 1976 in Anderson, South Carolina. Boseman was the son of a nurse and a factory worker. He earned his Bachelor of Fine Arts from Howard University in 2000, where his mentor, actress Phylicia Rashad, secured funding from none other than Denzel Washington to send him to study at Oxford. That investment changed everything. But here's what breaks your heart. According to biography records, between his 2016 diagnosis and his death, in 2020, Boseman filmed Captain America, Civil War, Black Panther, Avengers, Infinity War, Avengers, Endgame, Marshall, 21 Bridges, Da 5 Bloods, and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, all while undergoing countless surgeries and chemotherapy treatments. Think about that. While you watched him flip, fight, and command the screen as the most powerful superhero in the Marvel universe, he was dying. Medical records show that as a Black American diagnosed before age 40, Boseman faced stark statistics. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Black Americans have the highest rate of both colorectal cancer diagnoses and deaths of all racial groups in the United States. While over 64% of white Americans survive 5 years after diagnosis, only 58% of Black Americans reach that milestone. But Chadwick didn't just act while he was sick. He visited St. Jude Children's Hospital to comfort terminally ill cancer patients. He was battling cancer himself, yet he showed up for children fighting the same war. That's the kind of man he was. In May 2018, 2 years into his cancer battle, Boseman delivered a groundbreaking commencement speech at Howard University. And he told those graduates something that now echoes with devastating power. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. He was speaking to them, but he was also speaking about himself. On August 28, 2020, surrounded by his wife, Taylor Simone Ledward, and his family, Chadwick Boseman passed away at his Los Angeles home. He was 43 years old. The announcement became the most liked tweet in Twitter history. 2 days later, the MTV Video Music Awards were dedicated to his memory. His widow, Simone Ledward Boseman, now partners with Fight Colorectal Cancer. They're speaking at White House forums and the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation to raise awareness. According to Fight CRC, about 1 in 5 colorectal cancer cases now occur in adults between ages 20 and 54. The American Cancer Society has lowered the recommended screening age to 45, and for Black Americans, it's now recommended at 40. Chadwick Boseman lived his purpose until his final breath. He gave us kings, legends, heroes, and revolutionaries. Jackie Robinson, James Brown, Thurgood Marshall, T'Challa. And through it all, he was the real hero, fighting a war we couldn't see while inspiring millions with the strength we could. What does Chadwick's story teach you about living with purpose, even when the clock is ticking? Drop your thoughts below. And if this moved you, hit that follow button. I share this with someone who needs to hear that true strength isn't about never falling. It's about how you stand back up. Let's honor his legacy by living our purpose, cherishing our moments, and getting screened. Wakanda forever. Chadwick forever.